Imagine sitting behind the wheel of a Formula One race car on your very first day of driver's ed. The dashboard is blinking, the engine is screaming, and you have no idea what any of the buttons do. That is what it feels like to open an advanced stock market terminal for the first time. If you are just learning how to invest, you don't need a race car yet. You need an automatic transmission. And in the world of apps, Robinhood is built to be the ultimate automatic vehicle. This Tiburon chart shows how online brokerages compete. They fight on their technology platforms, websites, tools, and ease of use. Robinhood sacrifices complex tools to win the ease of use category, designing a clean interface by hiding the dense data that scares new investors. Because the app automates the identity checks and bank linking in the background, the setup process is remarkably fast. For many beginners, that lack of friction means they can go from downloading the app to making their first trade in about 3 minutes. One of the ways they keep things simple is through a feature called fractional shares. Instead of needing hundreds of dollars to buy a single share of a major tech company, you can buy a tiny slice of that stock for as little as $1. Robinhood also stands out when it comes to your retirement bucket, the account you use to save for the long haul. If you upgrade to their Gold tier, they offer a 3% match on your contributions. Think of this like an employer matching your savings at work. If you deposit $7,000 for the year, Robinhood adds a 3% boost, giving you an extra $210 of free money to start your investment. To keep that match, you pay a $5 monthly subscription fee and must leave the funds in your account for 5 years. It's a setup designed for people who are ready to stay put. The trade-off for all the simplicity is that Robinhood lacks deep educational tools. If you want to learn the mechanics of active trading, like studying market cycles or practicing complex strategies, the app doesn't give you much to work with. But if you are a passive investor who wants to buy standard stocks and put your wealth building on cruise control, Robinhood is a great place to start. If Robinhood is an automatic, an app called Webull is a manual transmission. It's built for people who want to look under the hood and actively steer their investments. Webull offers the advanced features that Robinhood leaves out. You get predictive drawing tools that track price patterns, live order books showing exactly what other buyers are willing to pay, and automated dashboards that calculate how much you might lose on a bad trade. For a true beginner, all those flashing numbers and overlapping charts can feel like information overload. Learning to drive a manual takes practice, and you shouldn't try it for the first time in heavy rush hour traffic with your life savings on the line. Pilots don't fly passenger jets without spending hours in a flight simulator first. Webull applies this logic to the stock market with paper trading. This gives you a virtual account loaded with 1 million fake dollars. You use this simulated money to buy and sell stocks on the live market, watching how your fake portfolio reacts to real-world price changes. This allows you to test out advanced strategies and learn the daily rhythm of the market without risking a single dollar of your actual capital. By giving you the professional tools and a risk-free way to practice them, Webull creates a clear path for investors who prefer to learn by doing. Finally, we need to look at legacy firms like Charles Schwab and Fidelity. If the mobile apps are cars, these legacy firms are massive cross-country RVs. Most mobile apps don't support mutual funds or individual government bonds, which have been the traditional building blocks of retirement planning for generations. Traditional brokerages offer those assets, plus massive research libraries and access to teams of human advisors to help guide your strategy. The older firms are feeling the pressure, though. This slide shows a quote from analyst Rob Forager, who notes that modern discount brokers are growing at the expense of traditional firms because they compete so well on price and technology. The legacy apps might feel a bit clunky, but they remain a solid choice for long-haul planners who want their entire financial life, from banking to bonds, housed safely under one roof. When you look past the branding, you find there is no single best app. There is only the right setup for your current experience level and your goals. Choose the automatic transmission of Robinhood if you want a frictionless start and a retirement match that rewards you for holding long-term. Choose the manual transmission of Webull if you want to study the data and practice your skills safely in a simulator. Or choose the RV of Schwab or Fidelity if you are ready to manage a complex portfolio using traditional retirement funds. Assess how you prefer to learn, find the approach that fits your style, and make your first investment.